2-hour drive to Denver? We're not gonna get these braces off, or maybe we will, I'm not sure yet. My appointment isn't tomorrow. My bite simply looks amazing. However, there's still some worrisome about two particular teeth. One that you're gonna see in this clip that has been giving me issues, which is my lower 3 or my canine. Now with these red lines, you're gonna see the straightness of it. And as you can see, the mesial and distal parts are not lining up like the other side. So it's literally just this canine here, and then this tooth here. But every tooth has a different thickness. I just know this one is definitely not straight yet. We'll get a different opinion and see. So it's time to fly all the way back to Indiana to really understand how we can fix this. Today is the day. I'm just kidding, it's not. Look. Looks great. I told you, if it's not perfect, it's not worth it. Well, if it's not perfect, you should definitely keep trying to make it perfect. So, 1 more month. As I'm sitting in the orthodontic office, I asked both the orthodontist and the assistants, in which they agreed they're not lined up properly. So, another month it is. And just as an FYI, when having braces, you may feel the mesial/distal sides of your tooth, and that is completely normal. So I in fact did not get my braces off. Matter of fact, I had to step up my lower 5s the last visit. This visit was supposed to get my braces off. That didn't actually happen. So what's happened now is that my lower 3, so my actual canine, so I think I've said the lower canines are the lower 5s. They're actually lower 3s. Lower 5s are the first premolar. Now, we're twisting that canine, or the lower 3 on the right, tad bit to the buccal side, but also more mesial, if that makes any sense. So my midlines are right, just that one tooth, and then this tooth up here, that I think is like tooth number 4. So then I have another adjustment at the beginning of January, and then the braces come off the end of January. So, literally the most chaotic thing I've ever been a part of. What's also crazy too is that I still have to be in rubber bands for 8 hours. So I would have thought that I would be done with them, but I'm not. If you guys actually couldn't see this as well, I got like a baby blue. Actually, I haven't seen this myself either. But another thing is that I have a steel wire and then still a TMA wire. I'm just really hoping that this one here does fix that tooth, because I'm not really feeling a lot of pressure on it. But this one here, I am. But then again, when you have a TMA wire, usually you don't really feel anything until afterwards. And that's just because it does such minor adjusting, versus a steel wire, it's like literally dragging the tooth out, if that makes any sense. And then I noticed it's fixed within only a couple hours. Can you not judge me?
I'll look away.
And as you can see, there's already a huge noticeable difference. What a trip. Firstly, before I get into any of this, special thanks to Maddie. Thank you so much. That girl is amazing. She drove so far just to help me get the braces tightened, possibly taken off, whatever the situation was at the time. She said yes to it, and I cannot thank her enough. So special shout out to her. I love you so much. So I've waited about 24 to 36 hours to really film this clip, because the idea is that, as you guys can see, there has been a noticeable change in the structure of how the alignment is with not only the lower 3 or the canine, alright, but this other tooth. So the idea has been to kind of wait to see if over the next day or so, would it change anymore? So that's not only something I want to show you, but it's something that I want to tell you as well, because it seems like it has. Except I have not looked, but I've only felt. So this is kind of new for both of us here, and I'm hoping that there's a little bit of both good news. More so, it feels like the feel is good, but the look, we'll see. Like, wow. It simply cannot get more perfect than this. Now I know I kept complaining about how it looked before, and to a lot of you it looked fine. But to me, since I work in this profession, I knew something was off. And now I can safely say everything looks amazing. Now if you look at the top teeth here, you can definitely see that the thicknesses are not the same. And they do look crooked, but they are not. It's just the width of the tooth. I literally can't tell if it's off now. I literally had to go look in the mirror because one, when you have braces and they are being straightened with detail, you can kind of like do this and see if you can feel the mesial or the distal side of your tooth like I was saying. And it is completely normal to feel that on some teeth because the idea of braces is that you want the appearance to look straight. So it might be a little bit crooked from the inside, but it's really not actually crooked. It's just each tooth is not perfect. No matter what, it is just not perfect. So you're gonna have some that are oversized more than the other, even if they're the same tooth. It's just gonna happen. It's just the reality of teeth. Now, I can confidently say that one, I am incredibly happy. So I can definitely say that I think this next appointment for the adjustment in the beginning of January is probably gonna be canceled because I'm very satisfied. Now, when you guys saw the last time, it was pretty noticeable. Like if you could see it on camera, it was pretty noticeable when I was doing that. But now it's a matter of you can't. Even in the mirror, I can barely tell that it's off-centered. So more than likely, it's probably rotated about 2 millimeters, maybe. Not really sure on the dimensions there, but just go with it. And now it's like fraction of it. Like it's literally almost perfect. Matter of fact, it's making the other side look worse now, but that's the good part is that it's fixed. And just based off of feel, which these teeth specifically, you can always feel with your fingers mostly because it's just how it is. It all feels like it's lined up. And as you can see, it's pretty straight. So I think reality is A, we're done. 2, I'm happy. And 3, I think I can go ahead and probably cancel this appointment and get these braces off. Unfortunately, it did take another month, but it is what it is. Again, it's always better to make sure that everything is perfect so that when you get your braces off and they do shift a little bit, you at least have a retainer that can straighten them again so you never have to go through braces again. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this entire series. It's not done yet. Wait till the finale because I can't wait to show you guys the before and after of having braces around two. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit shorter, but there was not much to really cover, and still wearing those rubber bands, man. Thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye. See you next time.